Jaykrushna Rajguru Mohapatra, popularly known as Jayee Rajguru, was a prominent figure of the Indian independence movement in the state of Odisha. A princely priest by profession at the court of the Khordha kingdom, Rajguru revolted against the British East India Company in the province. Whilst collaborating with the Marathas to recapture the British-controlled province, a Maratha messenger was caught by the British and Rajguru's secret strategies got exposed. Upon failure of his removal from the king's court, a British force attacked the fort of Khordha and captured Rajguru. He was later sentenced to death and executed in Bagatoda. Jayee Rajguru was born on October 29, 1739 in Birahara Krishnapur, near Puri, Odisha, to father Chandra Rajguru and mother Haramani Debi. He was the royal priest, commander-in-chief and the real administrative representative of the king of Khordha, Gajapati Mukunda Deva II. He is supposedly known, in written history, as first martyr of India against the British. However, this is disputed because he was mainly fighting against the threat imposed by the British towards the seizure of his feudal lands, rather than for the independence of either Odisha or India. However, later, the Paika rebellion, under Bakshi Jagabandhu, is thought to be the first rebellion among Adiyas against the British. Being an excellent scholar in Sanskrit like his grandfather Gadadhar Rajguru and a great Tantra sadhaka, he was appointed as the chief minister Jaguru of Gajapati Dibyasingh Deva in the year 1780 at the age of 41. He was a lifelong bachelor. He was also the royal priest of Gajapati Mukunda Deva II. In 1779, during the war between the Khordha king and Januji Bonsala at Badambagada, Narsingha Rajguru was killed, who was handling the army. In this precarious condition, Jayee Rajguru was appointed as the head of the administration and the chief of army of Khordha and carried out his duties till his death.
Taking advantage of the weak administration during the battles, the attack of Bajas was become intensified on the people of Khordha. This was intolerable to the patriot Rajguru. He personally moved from village to village to encourage the moral strength of the Paiks soldiers. He organized village youths and trained them in military practices and making arms and ammunition. He developed a 5-point program, Panchasutra Yojana, to fight against the Bajas. However, the main trouble started in 1757 when the British won the Battle of Plassey and occupied the provinces of Bengal, Bihar and Medinipur in Odisha. In 1765, they occupied a vast region of Andhra Pradesh from the Parsis and the Nizam of Hyderabad. They built a fort in Ganjam, south to Khordha. For the purpose of transportation between Ganjam and Medinipur, they attacked Khordha in 1798 with the help of Sundara Deva, the treacherous brother of the king of Khordha. Even with the sudden death of Khordha king Gajapati Dibyasingh Deva at that particular time, Rajguru did not let them to succeed in their effort. Rajguru supported Mukunda Deva II and made him the king of Khordha. The district magistrate of Ganjam Colonel Harcourt made an agreement with the king of Khordha for the communication of Ganjam and Balasore. It was agreed that the British would pay 1 lakh rupees towards compensation to the king and to return the 4 parganas, which were under the control of the Marathas since 1760 AD. But they cheated in both the ways. Rajguru tried his best to get the both, but was unsuccessful. In 1803-04, he marched with 2,000 armed Paiks to Cuttack to collect the money, but was only paid 40,000 Indian rupees and was refused to get the parganas. Filled with rage, Rajguru rearranged his army and occupied the 4 parganas on his own with an intention to drive the British out of his state, his country. But the British tried to capture Khordha by force. As a result, in September 1804, the king of Khordha was deprived of the traditional rites of Jagannath temple, which was a serious shock to the king and the people of Odisha. Consequently, in October 1804, a group of armed Paikas attacked the British at Pili. This event alarmed the British force. In the meantime, Rajguru requested all the kings of the state to join hands for a common cause against the British. The kings of Kujanga, Kanika, Harishapura, Marakipura and others made an alliance with the king of Khordha and prepared themselves for the battle. Finally, the historical fight occurred between the military of Khordha and the British. Fight continued for a long period and Rajguru was arrested from the Khordha fort and was taken to Barabati fort. He made his all-out effort to keep his king safe, but finally, Mukunda Deva II was arrested on January 3, 1805. Then Rajguru and the king were sent to Midnapore jail from Cuttack, fearing further violence in the state. Considering the petition submitted by the king from the prison, the British councils released Mukunda Deva II and sent him to Puri for settlement. The trial of Rajguru was conducted at Bagatota in Medinapur. He was declared guilty for waging a war against the lawfully established government of the land. He was ordered to be hanged till death, but was executed on December 6, 1806 in a procedure in which his executioners tied his legs to the opposite branches of a tree and the branches were let off, splitting his body into two parts,